Okay, so I'm back and someone asked me to do a video on enchanted cards. So what I want to show you is the edges of these cards. So before I show you which card is in English and which card is in Japanese, take a moment, try to guess which card is which. I can tell you exactly which card is which immediately just by looking at the edges, right? And without being able to see any of them. So let me zoom out a little bit so you can get a nice, good look at the edge. All right. So there is a difference between English and Japanese enchanted cards. And I chose these two cards. They're both from the first set. They're both cards that I physically opened in packs. And they're both the same exact enchanted. So there's definitely a difference between the two. Now, if you guess that the right card is Japanese, congratulations. The reason why you will always know which card is English and which card is Japanese is just by looking at the very, very edge. On the Japanese cards, very clearly white edge, no black core. There's no black core. If you want to look, let's look at the two symbols here. And symbols are perfectly fine, the same. The foiling looks almost exactly the same. We'll look at the next section, which is what everybody likes to look at, is these points here. Right? And you can see there's not much difference there at all. Right. All right, now we'll go over to the lower symbols. Lower symbols, again, not much difference there. We'll look at the bottom. Now on Japanese enchanted cards, you can see, look at the difference in the copyright section and the order of the words. On the Japanese cards, the copyright Disney will be the first thing at the top. The Disney Lorcana will show up underneath that. Right? If you look at the English version, Disney Lorcana shows up before copyright Disney. Here we go. Let's see if I can get this back into focus here. All right, there we go. Shows up before the copyright Disney. All right, so that is one immediate difference you'll notice. Oh, looks like I have a printing error on my Mickey. I didn't actually notice before. I have that nice little circle there. All right, but you'll see that's the first difference that you're going to notice between English and Japanese enchanted cards. So Japanese will have the copyright Disney, Disney Lorcana, and then from top to bottom pattern, starting with copyright Disney. English will have the Disney Lorcana first in a left to right pattern, copyright Disney. All right, next, let's look at the other parts that people like to look at. All right, here we go. So again, the symbols are very much the same. You're going to have the differences EN and JA. Obviously, nothing different there. The bottom of the card again, the foiling here is the same, nothing different there. All right. So now let's look at the foiling of the card. Foiling of the cards, again, look exactly the same just about. Again, Japanese card maybe is a tiny bit thicker here. And you'll be able to see that. But when sleeved up, double sleeved, probably not noticeable if you're playing Enchanteds, and I know some of you do. All right. So again, that's pretty much the major differences. If you look on the sides, on the English, you'll be able to see this black core. On the Japanese, there is no black core. Right? The bottom of the card, Japanese will be in a top to bottom order, starting with the copyright. English will be left to right, starting with Disney Lorcana. All right, I think that's about it. I think that about covers some of the differences between, you know, Japanese Enchanteds and English Enchanted cards. And again, just using these two as an example, as I have both of these as the same exact, you know, versions from the same exact set. I do have a Tinkerbell here as well. And again, you can see the Japanese is at the copyright Disney Lorcana. Again, similar foiling. So I guess this is the major thing to look out for. If someone's trying to fake these, they may try to do it in a way that is similar to the English version with a left to right pattern. That could be one indicator that it may be faked. Right, and then of course just look for anything new. I haven't seen any Japanese fakes yet, but that does not mean they're not out there. But these are some of the things to look for. All right, that's all for this video. Good luck.